Hey, my name is Josh Ewald. I'm in a digital marketing program, and one of our assignments for our psych class is to take a piece of media and pair it with something that we discussed in the course. I immediately saw this as an opportunity just to talk about Jim Carrey. He's my all-time favorite actor, and then pair it with a conspiracy theory, which is, what if the world is staged and life as we know it is pretty much fake? And then somehow wrap that up into a short breakdown on a major topic in psychology, behaviorism. Let's talk about what behaviorism even is. In our psych book, there was a section of one of the chapters titled Pavlov, Watson, Skinner, and Behaviorism. The section explains that behaviorism is all about how people learn behavior through conditioning, rewards and punishments, and through repeated exposure to patterns. Behaviorism isn't so much about what's going on inside your head, but it's why you do what you do. You probably heard about the Pavlov dog experiment where a bowl of food will make a dog salivate. A bell may not, but a bell with food would make a dog salivate, which would in turn eventually mean that a bell could make a dog salivate all alone with no food being present. That's classical conditioning. Skinner added to this with operant conditioning, which is the rewards and punishments that shape behavior over time. Now apply that to the Truman Show and you see behaviorism everywhere. Truman's whole life is controlled by conditioning. When he does what the producers want, goes to work, waves to the neighbors, follows routines, he's unknowingly rewarded with smooth interactions, compliments, even a stable life. That's positive reinforcement. Negative reinforcement comes when he steps out of line, tries to leave town, starts questioning surroundings. People get weird, things start getting crazy. He notices patterns and because of it, gets punished. He's being trained. Just how Skinner trained rats to push levers for food, Truman's behavior is being shaped through a mix of fear, reward, and control. And then there's Watson. Watson believed you could take any person, put them in a controlled environment, and shape them to become anything. A doctor, a lawyer, a criminal, whatever. So that dome Truman lives in is Watson's dream come true. Truman's every experience has been carefully designed to produce the perfect average citizen for that environment. He fears the water, mainly because he's on a filming set in the movie, but still. He trusts authority because we all have that instinctual need for security in our life. And he never questions anything until the conditioning starts to break down. When choices aren't based on free will and rather reactions to manufactured environments, that's behaviorism. You behave based on consequences you've learned. Now you might be thinking, cool breakdown of Truman's life, but what does this have to do with me? Well, a lot, actually. We're all conditioned by rewards, punishments, likes, follows, praise, criticism, trends, advertisements, opportunity, FOMO. Those little moments train us daily. You might not live in a fake dome, but your behaviors are shaped by your family, your school, your culture, your hobbies, your job. The more we understand how behaviorism works, the more we can recognize when we're acting out of habit versus making a conscious choice. That's why the Truman Show becomes one long metaphor for going off the script and looking for patterns. So yeah, Truman Show. Amazing movie, psychological goldmine, and a perfect example of behaviorism in action. Shout out to Pavlov, Watson, Skinner for showing us why we do what we do. But as for today, I have done what I came to do. So if you like what I did, please drop it in the comments if you think I earned that 100%. My name is Josh Ewald, and as Truman would always say, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.